Yo everybody and welcome to a new Let's Play, and that is Ratchet Clank Tools of Destruction. This game was released back in 2007 when the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 are completely new consoles, and that is when video gaming can come to its true glory with high definition, also known as HD, and we were really excited to see how these graphical upgrades can go up from there with video gaming with all the new franchises, and that's including Ratchet Clank Tools of Destruction. My very first one was actually Into the Nexus, that I actually bought with my own money, but then I bought this one, and boy did I not regret it. It's too bad though that not many people knew about Ratchet Clank when I first bought the PlayStation 3, because when we first got HD, we were much more excited for the realistic games, but this one is just as great, and I really hope you guys bought it because, you know. Anyways, let's start this game already. I'm really excited for this. But man, I saw this E3 in actually not that long ago, and to be honest, it looks just as great. I mean, it kind of reflects on the Rift Apart just for the fact that they used the music. I don't know exactly what kind of band actually played the music, but it sounds great. You should try to check out the trailer of the Tools of Destruction. I mean, his combustor was actually a really weak weapon, actually made a massive damage for just one shot. But here it is, Tools of Destruction. How many times am I saying this already? And here you see, this game is only at 720p. I can max it up to 1080p, but it still looks really great. Still looks great to this day. And it really impressed me how Insomniac were able to do this, because I've heard that PlayStation 3 was actually a very complicated console to work by, which is why it was only in late 2000 that developers were finally able to make the games look great, because they're only really easy to handle with the Xbox 360 because the architecture weren't as hard or complicated like that. But then Insomniac, how were they able to make 3 amazing games with all these good graphics like that? Well, anyways. Oh, wait. I don't want to go there. And let's see. I think I'm just gonna put the subtitles on. I never did that on the original games, but I feel like we have to do this because some sounds can actually be too loud to actually hear the dialogues. So, let's do this. Oh boy, I haven't played this game for a year now. And to think, the PlayStation 3 is 15 years old, and this one is 14. Okay, let's go back to my memories and just see how good this game has hold.
Fuel lines,
Check.
horizontal stabilizers,
Check.
ion thrusters.
Looks like we got a tailwind. If we time it right, we can ride the slipstream of the grav train past the Seagrid traffic.
Ahem.
Launch the mag grappler onto that pedway overpass and slingshot right up to...
Ratchet.
The thrusters are fine, Clank. See? Don't worry, it's probably just a fused ion duct.
Incoming message from Captain Quark.
Ratchet? Clank? I've got a bit of a situation here at the Planetary Defense Center. Nothing I can't handle, mind you. Just a few thousand heavily armed robotic commandos, but I figured, hey, if you were in the neighborhood, maybe... Wait! I knew I had something to hide!
Heavily armed robotic commandos.
When aren't they heavily armed?
Are you sure this is functioning properly?
You worry too much. Planetary Defense Center, here we Clank! Hit the auxiliary thruster! You alright?
Watch out! Where are you going?
It's a shortcut. Trust me.
Ratchet, look out!
See? What did I... Well, looks like we're going on foot. At least I can try out my new nav unit.
For real, they should have died by that, but, you know, they're very immune to these crash. car crash, plane crash, or spaceship crash, they always survive. But here we are. This is Tools of Destruction, where you see this in high definition. I mean, you've already seen that with the original game, so it shouldn't surprise you. But anyways, this is still really great to play. And here you see Ratchet with his new models. He looks a lot fluffier than the original games, and he never looked this fluffy in the reboot still. But then also Rift Apart, then the fluffiness is coming back again, which I really like. But here you see Kerwan is just going full chaos again. Like, isn't that like the 4th time it's actually happening? Okay, maybe the first game, and then the 3rd game. Yeah, okay, maybe the 3rd time, but come on. Kerwan is had enough, Insomniac. But, you know, from this game on, this is actually like a fresh start for the series. This one is called Ratchet Clank Future because I guess it's like a new start of it all. Like, they wanted to make the story more plot heavy, and you can definitely tell. Like in the original games, it's more like cat and mouse, where they're just going from space to space in order to find this Chairman Dragon stuff. But here, the story's actually going a lot more zigzag from here. Like, they're going to explore more with Ratchet and Clank. But I'm not going to spill it all. I'm just going to play the game, and then you'll all see what I'm talking about. But yes, this one is called Ratchet Clank Future Tools of Destruction, and then there's Quest for Beauty and Crack in Time. They're all called Future. And yes, this is like a new start of it all. But here you see all these robots, and they're actually like a little fish inside. The best part is, you can just step on them, as if they're just trash. Yes, I'm going to step on you all. But let's go and see what sort of chaos is happening. We have to find Cork. He's at the defense center, right? So let's just use our grind rail to go there. Like, look at how much chaos is going on here. I don't think the PS2 version can support that much data. Okay, maybe it can. But it still looks awesome. And how does this grind rail stay afloat? That shouldn't be possible. Okay, let's go. It's just that, you see that rail? It was just floating up. Okay, and they're still using Mike Kelly's sound. If you don't know, Ratchet got a new voice actor from Ratchet Clank 2. And they're still using Mike Kelly's voice in this. And they're actually going to replace it in Crack in Time, I think. Okay, let's go. And we have these two new weapons that we've never seen before. The Combustor and the Fusion Grenade. Really rebellious and explosive. And I want to tell you something funny. Did you know that if you're switching Kerwan, Ker on 1, you're going to spell out Wanka. Yeah, it's actually called Wanka. That is a weird anagram, but that is so Insomniac. Like, they're always putting some hidden humor inside the Ratchet Clank games, which I always loved. But some people are going to say that the PS2 version has a lot more humor than the future games. Well, I'll more like say that the humor is sort of like it's still there, but it's just a lot more different, or maybe a little more tamed. Okay, now we have to defeat more of these dang robots. Yes, I can see that. That's why I'm going forward. And look at this. Okay, just like a Ratchet Clank 2 and 3, we can use some nanotech upgrade, and we're damaging all these enemies around us. I just like the Ratchet Clank 2 one a little more because it seemed a lot more explosive. Oh no. Okay, you want trouble, huh? I'll give you trouble. Okay, I need some bolts. It's pretty crazy that we're getting so much bullet already. Already close to 10,000. Okay, let's go and just use this rail again. Like, where is Quark? And by the way, this game is also using the 6-axis, where you're able to use motion control to control in certain areas. But, you know, 2 years later, Sony and many other developers aren't even using that function because it's useless. Or maybe they just don't see any reasons to use it. Or maybe unless they want to be just as Nintendo as possible. Okay, time to bomb you guys for good. But I want to ask you all, what is your first introduction to Ratchet Clank? Is this game or maybe the originals? And are you all really excited for Rift Apart? Because I definitely am. It really makes me want to go back to Let's Playing Ratchet Clank titles again. I also wanted to do the second game. I just didn't do that because I sort of already did that, but I didn't do that on YouTube because that was the time when they wanted to cooperate with Koopa and with these with these laws that they're using. And I really hope they don't stick to that forever because it's so useless, and or maybe it's more like limiting YouTube's capability and as a community. Like, I really don't think they should include that. Or else I would have done a Let's Play of Ratchet Clank 2 on YouTube. Wait a minute, I'm almost close at upgrading my combustor. Okay, just gonna shoot more enemies, and I got it. Upgrading my combustor. The combustor is going to be used in every other Ratchet Clank games from there. And I really wish they using some other rebel weapons, because I do think it's kind of overused. And I really don't think it's that interesting of a... Or maybe I just don't really think it's really that strong. Maybe it's supposed to not be strong, but in this case, man, this weapon's going to be weak in this game. Hey, don't push me. But anyways, let's go down to Quark and save him.
Looks pretty quiet. Where's Quark?
Greetings, citizen. I'm away from my post at the Planetary Defense Center. Please enter the number that best describes your emergency. If you are being attacked by radioactive amoeboids, please press 1. If you've been ingested by a mutant space eel, please press 2. If your city is being attacked by a massive deadly space armada, please press 3.
I believe you may be their intended target.
You think?
Oh man, they want to go after me. What did I do? And Quark, you talk it's been y'all. I can't do that. And we have to avoid some trains, just like in Calibo 3rd. Well, what did they do with Quark anyways? Where did he go? We have to get out of here. Oh no! Okay, I got hit twice. That was not my intention. But man, you can already feel the stakes in this one. Like, they're going all out by destroying Kerr-1 just to go after this one person. I'm going to feel really responsible for this. Also, after I'm beating this game, I'm also going to be doing a full, one long video where I'm going to put all the concepts together and just make this game a Danish language. Because this is the first Ratchet Clank game where they're putting some Danish language in. Or maybe many others, I don't know. But yes, I'm definitely going to do that with all the others. Just like Sly Cooper.
Behold, the last Lombax in the universe. Truly a pathetic specimen of the race, I'm afraid. So weak.
And you are?
Emperor Percival Tachyon, Crown Prince of the Cragmites, conqueror of space and time, and, pending the obliteration of a few insubordinate species, ruler of the universe.
Your name's Percival?
Emperor! See the crown, see the scepter, the giant walking throne and legion of loyal robotic commandos. Emperor! Not that a treacherous furball like you could... What's this? Such a primitive robot companion. And your kind used to be such renowned engineers.
Oh, I'd be careful if I were you. He's got posomorphic blaster cannons in his fingertip.
My gripe is not with the people of this arcade planet, but with you. Surrender your deathbot, and simply allow us to kill you. No one else need be harmed.
Fair enough. Here you go!